So part of setting limits with your kids starts with how you tell them to do something. So I tend to ask. That's just the way I think I was brought up. I think a lot of women do this, so you have to be aware of it. So I said, for example, to Ethan this morning, do you want to go do your hair? And he said, no, thanks. And I was like, oh, my bad. What I meant is go do your hair. And then we had a great discussion. He's like, Mom, is it not okay for me to say like, no, I don't want to? And I said, well, you know, the way I asked you, I made it seem like you had a choice. So that way, yeah, you did have a choice. But what I meant was, I want you to go do your hair, so go do your hair. So for us, anyhow, hold on, we have a little input. What's that, Gabriel?
But he doesn't understand that. So maybe if it's said in a kinder way, maybe then that would like...
Are you saying how
Okay.
asking isn't kind?
So Gabriel's saying, maybe he didn't understand that, so I had to say it in a kinder way. And then Ethan said, are you saying Mom didn't ask me in a kind way? But what I'm trying to say is I asked, and when you ask, it gives a choice. Like when I said, do you want to? Do you want to go do your hair? He was like, no, thanks. I mean, it wasn't being disrespectful. I gave him a choice. Last night, I said to Tim, this was funny. I heard the boys in the pool, sounded like they were having a little scuffle. So Tim got up and walked that way. So I said, oh, do you want to go check on them? And he said, no, I was actually just going to the bathroom. And he went to the bathroom, and I was like, oh, again, I did it again. So what I meant was, will you please go check on the boys and make sure they're okay? So setting limits with kids, make sure that you are clear and that you're telling them rather than asking them. Oh, I'm sorry you keep losing connection, Steph. I hope it's not me. Yeah, if it's me, you guys, I'm sorry, because I am on my phone. Anyhow, telling your children something instead of asking them. As women, as moms, sometimes we ask because we want to be kind and we want to be nice, but it's confusing sometimes to children, like just what happened with Ethan. He's a very intelligent 13-year-old, and when I said, do you want to go do your hair? He said, no, thanks. I mean, he wasn't being a smarty. He just really thought he had a choice. So it's confusing because they think they have a choice. Or if you have a strong-willed child, like I know some of you moms in here have talked to me about your strong-willed child, when you say, do you want to get in the car now? Do you want to go get in the car? If you really mean it's time to get in the car, that strong-willed child will think, oh, I have a choice. Nope, not going to do it. So setting limits with children starts with you being clear when you give directions.